Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Coffee Run Live. I've got my coffee and my car and my phone, and which means that we're all good to go. Look, I can even manage the lighting. Sorry about the big visor in the top of the screen, but we will deal with that and it will be fine and totally fine. So what I wanted to chat with you about today was just briefly, because I'm about to walk into an appointment, but I just wanted to chat briefly about an experience that I had and why it's really important. So I read a piece of writing yesterday morning, and what it actually did was it sparked some feelings in me. It sparked some memories in me. It sparked a whole bunch of all of the things. Now, if you're coming on live, please let me know that you can hear me, because I'm hoping that my car kit has not taken over the audio. That'd be really, really amazing. And I would be very, very grateful if you could let me know that you could hear me. That would be really amazing. So I read this blog, and I think one of the things that's really important is it's important to, number one, share content that is educational, that is entertaining, that you've got some steps in there sometimes in order for people to go, oh yeah, like take step 1, step 2, step 3. But it's also really, really important to make sure that you're also sharing some emotive or emotion creating copy or videos. So for example, there have been some days in my office, not so much of late, but certainly a few years ago, where I would be like lying on the floor, crying my eyes out, just like, when is this gonna fucking change? Sometimes things would be going really, really well, and I was being frustrated about things changing and whatever, but not quickly enough perhaps for my liking or whatever it might be. Good morning. Let me know you can hear me. So there was that. And then the other thing that is super important is knowing that there are some days where it's going to be, all right, guys, this is how you're going to be able to do that. So it's almost like a bit of a masterclass, or it can be a little bit like, 1 + 1 is 2, or some kind of process driven stuff. Now, there are schools of thought on what type of content is more powerful. To me, I actually think that it's the combination and the blending of both types of these content that is really important. Number one, the emotive side is critical and crucial in order for you to be able to feel like, for your audience actually to feel like they're able to emotionally connect with you. And then the second piece of that is that it's also really important because it helps you feel like you can also emotionally connect with your audience. Now, if you are working through something, like if you're having a meltdown over something, if you're having issues with money, if you're having issues with relationships, if you're having issues with your health, and perhaps you're not in a state where what you're being, you've got to make sure that your content's being helpful, right? There's no point in you, and I don't want you going out to market talking about things if you're just trying to, number one, vent, or if you're trying to still work through your stuff while you're there. Let me know that you can hear me. So that's that. Where the process stuff comes in is probably, I don't know, but like if you're thinking about personality types, half of the main behavioral personality types, learning types, are very data driven. So they're looking for case studies, they're looking for information, they're looking for data, they're looking for logical, sequential steps in order to help them actually make sense of the information that you're talking about. So those people really need that. The people that are motivated, driven, and learn by process want to hear process from you. Then you've got the creative, the more right brain type people that are just, they can get caught up and motivated by the emotion, by the story, by the by the flair with the entertainment. Now, that's not to say that the data people don't really also like the entertainment and that they love that as well. But they're going to need to hear some of those specific things in order to be able to move forward and make a decision to work with you or to further listen to you. The other people, if all you're doing is talking about dry data, then you're going to lose them. So what I would think about if I were you is how can you hybrid your pieces of content into meeting both of these main two styles of processing of information. So for example, what you might do is go, all right, I'm going to write out some things, some data points, maybe some statistics, maybe, 3-step process, and get that down first. And then think about, all right, well, what stories can I tell? What kind of drama, like entertaining drama, not like she's sleeping with him and he's cheating on her, not that kind of drama. We don't want the drama triangle being instigated here. But how can you bring some of that entertainment piece in and some creativity in order to really help those people? And then what you'll do is you'll go, okay, cool. So if I'm sharing, first of all, a big sweeping statement, like mine today was like, move me. I want to be moved by content. I really buy in to the entertainment piece, the story piece, the hero's journey. It's like, you know what, I did this and then this happened and it was a fucking disaster. And then I did this and then this is how it kind of came through it. And I really want to be moved by content. If somebody's just saying like the 3-step process to this or the 10 steps to doing this, I'm like, I've tuned out, I've zoned out. I'm not even interested in reading more and moving forward. So think about how you can bring some of that story in, and then you've got to just get it out there. The same thing applies for your posts. The same thing applies for your live streams. The same thing applies for your blog writing. If you're writing an article, really make sure that you're blending those two things together, because everybody wants to be moved. Every human wants to be moved forward. No human, none, zero, zip, nada, wants to go backwards. Like no one wants to go backwards. Everybody wants to be moved. And some of the best ways that you can stand out, some of the best ways that you can really create your it factor, the ways that you're able to influence people, motivate people, inspire people. Think about inspiration and motivation. It's all about moving people, progressing people forward. So make sure that you're blending these two things so that you're actually able to do that. So I mentioned the it factor. We've got applications open for the moment for that, which is a 6-month accelerator program for people who really want to be media ready. You really want to be able to increase your visibility, increase your positioning, be seen as the expert, being seen as that person who you're just like, oh, who is that? I need to listen to her. Making sure that you've got some of these foundational pieces in place so that you're then able to further leverage the things that you've got going on out there as well. I've had people make tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars from the strategies that we're teaching there. We've had people walk away with more clarity, more certainty. They know exactly what they need to do. They know exactly how to do it. And it's really this unique blend of some of that data processing steps, formulas, frameworks. And then we layer you through all of that so that you're able to go, yeah, bang, this is who I am. This is what I'm here to say. So that you stand out, right? Because that's what any level of marketing's about. It's what any level of PR is about. It's about you cutting through the noise, being seen as someone who is different when everybody is trying fucking desperately to fit in. Even though they're trying to stand out, they're still actually trying to fit in because they're so freaking scared about the backlash if they're seen as slightly being different. So we want to get all of that gone. And we want to make sure that you're able to step into that true soul essence of you and able to then leverage that and move forward. So if you're someone who is a fucking badass, you've already got a business, you've already got clients, you already have things moving forward, and maybe you're looking to double your revenue. I know that with a couple of additions / tweaks, sometimes it's about stripping back, sometimes it's about layering in. I know that we can double your business kind of without even question. If you want more visibility, the way that we step you through, the way that I step you through and teach you all of the strategies that I use daily to be visible, that I coach around to be visible, are going to skyrocket everything that you've got going on. It's going to make your content creation so much easier. You'll have community. You've got access to me that only my high level private clients get at the moment. So if that sounds like something that really should be your next best step this year in order for you to double or more your business, and that could be taking it to a couple of $100,000 a year, $250,000, $500,000, $1 million, whatever it is, you know, I know hands down that these strategies are absolutely going to work as well as the support that comes along with that. So reach out, message me, we can have a chat about it. And if it's a great fit, we'll move forward. And if it's not, then that's fine. It's got to be a hell yeah, right? It's got to be, I am so fucking excited, Nicola. It's an absolute hell's yes from me. Just give me the information. And you know what? I'm in like Flynn. They're the kinds of people that get the best results, because I know then it's a really great demonstration of you kind of like pulling the ripcord and making it all happen. And then whatever I give you to do, you're going to be like, yep, I'm on it, I'm executing, bang. And then you're all over it like a rash, a curable rash that is not awful. You know, in fact, we're just all over it like white on rice. All right. Have a really amazing day. I am going to go and walk into this appointment, go kick some ass, get out there, go help some people, get visible, and most of all, have fun doing it and really make sure that you're stepping into you. All right. I'll talk to you later.